Okay, so something I've noticed over the past 2 years working here with you, doing just stuff.
Yep.
We have the most janky setup possible.
It's a little bit cluttered. It's a little bit strange, I think.
It's just not like one thing. It's like not one janky thing at a time.
It's like every single
thing we do, including the things I do by myself and the things you do by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm here and I'm working on Photoshop, we have this slender table that's long...
long and hard.
Long, but not very wide.
No.
And anyone who knows anything about a Wacom tablet, you have to have it right...
Wacom?
Yes.
Wacom.
Whoops. Sorry.
The Wacom.
The Wacom. Sorry about that.
Baby, give me that Wacom.
Oh, baby. But yes, like an Intuos tab or something like that.
Yeah.
You have to have it in front of your computer, okay?
Parallel to the screen.
Parallel to the screen. It trust me, it makes more sense when you do it. Now think about this. You have a laptop on this desk. Then you have your tablet.
This desk is no more than 2 feet wide.
Yes, it is no more than 2 feet wide.
Well, deep, I guess, would be the term.
Wide.
Yeah.
Wide. So I barely can fit the tablet on. I could go to a different spot, but then I'm not close for critique.
That's right.
So there's no point in that. But even when we film, we have just enough to do things, not enough to do it the way we want.
No, it's the whole creative process between us is just full of compromise, I guess.
We have to basically find the happiest middle and try not to hurt ourselves while doing it.
Yeah.
So
there's been a couple times where compromise means that we just
don't do it.
Yeah.
We're like, okay,
maybe we should just try this once we have some more money.
So like in 3 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like we want to do it. It's like we have a babysitter always next to us, and they're like, you can't do that. We're like, why not? And it's like, because you don't got the money to do that.
That's right.
And our babysitter is called our wallets.
Yeah. Our babysitter is called wallets and compromise.
Yes, compromise is mostly our wallets, though.
True.
Because a fisheye lens for your camera costs like $400.
And that's for a crappy one.
And that's for a bad one. So when you think about it that way, compromise is important. And
just to branch off of that, I have a relatively good camera.
Yes, he does have a relatively good camera.
It's the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. The only problem being the sensor is very tiny, which all that means is the shot that you're trying to take gets really punched in. And the lens I got is also really punched in. So in order to get a shot of a person, you have to be standing about 20 or 30 feet away to get a full shot. And
another thing is, anytime you're in like midday, if there's not lighting, you get a lot of grain.
Yeah.
A lot of grain. So that's really bad for like special effects or anything involving motion tracking.
Also, considering the sensor is so small, every tiny movement in your hands gets picked up on that, which makes it very hard to motion track.
Gotta be stable as can be.
That's right.
But the one thing that's also really interesting about it is it does have a really nice, like, low light vision is really nice.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
In like midday lighting, you get horrible grain, but then in like pitch black night lighting, it's fine.
I was like trying to figure that out, and I think I know why.
Yeah.
Now, it's contrast.
Okay, yeah.
Think about that.
It does have 13 stops dynamic range.
Yeah, but I was thinking,
saying since it doesn't have to encode all that daylight as well, it leaves more dynamic range for the darkness.
Yeah. And
I guess that makes sense.
Because I was thinking, when you're looking at something and you're getting basic lighting that's not dark but not light, there's no contrast there because you're not picking up anything that's special. See what I'm saying? Because you're not picking up a really, really hot light or like those really, really dark shadows.
Yeah.
So you're just getting in the middle, so it's trying to process everything at once.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was like looking at it. I was like thinking about that. the one day we were doing some test shots, I was like, this is probably why that's happening.
Yeah.
Never said anything because I was like, why say something? Because it's probably obvious. Apparently it wasn't.
No.
But,
I mean, it does make sense, though.
yeah. I mean, like, if you guys know anything about cameras, this camera specifically, I mean, comments.
Please.
Obviously. And if I'm right, comments, please.
I mean,
Boost my ego.
I've had this camera for almost 2 years now,
Yeah, you have.
and I've done absolutely nothing with it,
You've done like 4 things with it.
and all of them got scrapped.
Yep. Remember the one thing we did with the lawnmower?
Yeah.
Yeah, that color correction was fun.
What was it?
Yard work.
Yeah.
Work.
Yard work.
Ooh.
That's coming soon. It's
Coming
this
soon
year.
to a theater near... No.
Coming this year. It'll happen.
This year, yard work.
I'm not saying like 2017, but like 365 days.
Yeah, 365 days.
Sometime, maybe.
Round that possibly up.
Yeah.
Like by 100.
Ish.
Round to the nearest 100.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
Or 200.
we got a lot of stuff on our plate.
Yeah,
Video-wise.
Video-wise, life-wise.
Speaking of which, I do, considering that this, if this goes up, it probably will. I feel like we have a pretty good flow, actually.
Yeah, we're working pretty okay.
But we do need to get some branding for the podcast.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
That way the thumbnail isn't just a picture of some trash.
I like it, personally.
TrashCast episode 2, baby.
TrashCast episode 2.
It's probably going to be a relatively short one. This is really just acting as a test for the new software.
Yeah, because we're actually updating our software so everything's less janky.
Yay! Yeah, last one was recorded in Audition, Adobe Audition. I think CC. I don't know what year, but was recorded in Audition with like just a noise filter and some dynamics processing. But I ended up actually editing it together in Audacity. For some reason. I don't actually know why I did that now that I think about it.
Yeah, you could have just did an audition.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Well, it's probably because you're more familiar.
Yeah, this is really the first time using Audition in any other way than like just taking a sample out of like a piece of music.
Well, to be fair, Audition is like every Adobe product. It kind of goes the same path.
Yeah.
So you probably working in Audition probably just felt like you were working in like Premiere.
I will say the actual mixing is no different than Premiere.
Yeah.
It's the same exact UI.
Like even when I'm working from Photoshop to Premiere, there's some subtle similarities that I picked up on.
Yeah.
And
the one I do want to nitpick one thing about Adobe products.
Yeah.
Keybinds.
Keybinds.
Like hotkeys.
Hotkeys, okay.
They're all different.
They are all, well, they have to be. I mean, besides like Control Z.
Well, I'm saying for like relatively
similar
stuff, like,
things.
Say you want to, my 2 Adobe products that I use mainly are Premiere and After Effects. And they're basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, not really, but it's video editing.
Yeah.
The hand tool to like drag the frame around.
Yes.
It's 2 different keys.
2 different keys
for each.
I think they might do that because if they standardize it for everything, the moment one's not standardized, people are going to complain.
True.
So they're like, how about we don't?
How about we don't standardize
How about
anything?
we don't do that so no one can complain? Because also, think about it this way.
Yeah.
There might be more tools in another product that would make more sense to use this key compared to this, to like A key compared to B key.
That's true.
So when you put it that way, makes a little more sense. Like I've used Premiere and I've used Photoshop.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's my knowledge.
Right.
And I can survive in Premiere. But in Photoshop, that's
your playground.
That's my playground. And I noticed that everything... How do I put it? I feel like a grown man when I'm in Photoshop. I feel like a 3-month-old baby when I'm in Premiere because of the hotkeys. And I love using hotkeys when it comes to Photoshop.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, like that's something I do a lot. Like I'm literally, John seen me do it. I'm just literally going around the keyboard, just trying to like work things.
Yeah.
And sorry for that creak, guys. I was adjusting my chair, but
I need these chairs.
Yeah, mine's janky.
Ooh, mine's a little bit janky, not much though.
That's a new chair.
It's got some squeak to it. That's got some swag to it.
What are you talking about? I was like,
I don't know. You have to hit it at the right angle to get this. Oh, there's a little creep.
yeah, but I just gotta go like this. Look, I'm back in my chair now.
Yep.
I'm gonna go forward now, guys. Hear that? Hear that?
This chair the chair Cameron's on used to have arms on the side, and
It does
this chair
not.
is so old that the arms dry rotted out of the fiberboard.
Yes, and the back stability is gone on it.
Yeah, the actual hydraulic system for the back support just doesn't work.
Yeah, so you actually have to put a little bit of pressure when you sit on it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I actually kind of like it, but
It's like a little lounge chair. You gotta push your back.
Yeah, you gotta push your back, but the squeak.
Yeah, the squeak's horrible.
So you guys are gonna be hearing a lot of the squeaky chair until either I buy a new chair for myself, or
this thing ends up in the garbage.
and I use just like a regular chair,
Yeah.
which is probably my best bet.
Yeah, we should probably both do that just to minimize squeaking, but it's so
Yeah,
comfy.
but
They're comfy chairs.
They're comfy chairs, but I can always put a pillow.
They're nothing special. It's just office chairs.
Yeah, they're office chairs.
They're comfy though.
They're very comfy. But yeah, our setup needs some improvement.
Pure jank. I honestly wouldn't have it any other way.
I wouldn't have it any other way either because it teaches us how to adapt.
But then again, it'd be real nice to have like a dedicated studio setup.
Plus, stability would be nice.
Yeah.
Because recently, I just got a new job.
Yep.
And before I was making half of what I'm making during this job. And I have to say, I got my first paycheck the other day. And I realized something. Financial stability is life. And it's great. Like, I realized it. It, like, hit me. I was like, I can buy something and not have to worry about being broke.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately.
You can go out and like splurge on a bag of chips and not be like, well, there goes my paycheck.
Like, legitimately, I bought a new pair of shoes today and a new hat because I collect hats. And I was like, this did not even break my bank. Like, I was like, this is awesome. Like, legit, guys, squeaky chair. It's sick, but tangent.
Yes.
Stability in the studio would be nice. That'd be really nice. And we're going to try to get there. We're not saying donate. We're not saying that.
Yeah,
that's not a thing. We are very...
Let's put it like this. If you are so inclined, it's appreciated, but we're not shoving it down your throat.
We're not shoving it down your throat. Like, we like how we're doing things because at least we're trying. And we're getting somewhere with this. Yeah, so that's cool.
It's a good start.
It's a good start. We don't need to... have $300, $400, $500 microphones.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the Zoom.
Yeah, the Zoom.
Oh, it's a Zoom. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
Not a Zoom. It's a pocket.
It's an MP3 player.
It's a pocket MP3
like
player.
The early 2000s.
Just quick warning, guys. I get my words confused a lot.
Yeah, what time is it? It's like 4. No, it's like 4:10.
No, it's 4:20.
Is it 4:20?
It's 4:20.
It's 4:20.
Oh no,
dude! Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Crack open a weed with the boys.
Oh no. But anywho, guys. I get my words confused a lot. It's just something I do. I don't know why it happens. Might be a neurological thing. Who knows? Not self-diagnosing. Just saying.
You're just a Dumbo.
I'm just a Dumbo. I don't know. But, yeah.
Going back to how janky this setup is, I have a full, photo camera tripod holding up my microphone right now.
Yeah, literally.
2 legs on the table and 1 leg on the floor.
Yeah, it's like it's spreading for him.
And it needs to be, this is probably about the optimal length away from my face. But I have to be way back here because I can't bring it any closer.
Yeah.
I guess I could just hacksaw that off. Or just get a tiny tripod.
You could bring this up, bring that down, and then bring these inward more.
Yeah. No, it's all just going to be experimentation.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what it comes down to.
It's a janky setup.
Yeah.
So we're learning. Also, we are trying to do some rebranding.
Yes.
So we are doing rebranding with this. I'm not sure if we're keeping the working title. I don't know yet.
Yeah, TrashCast, it was never really meant to be the full name, but kind of just rolling with it at this point.
Yeah, we're rolling with it, but our actual stuff, our actual brand.
The Abnormal Arts brand.
Yes, the thing that kind of exists but never really gets used.
Yeah.
It's getting reworked a little bit, so that's coming up in the future. We made a few Photoshop things with Premiere.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Hey, brother, I'll put that up on the screen.
We'll I think it'll be on the screen. You'll see, but we'll flash it really quick, see what happens.
Couple frames in there.
Yeah, a couple frames. But yeah, it's gonna be really nice to see what you guys think.
I just want to see this channel get some use.
Yeah, and I think with these podcasts that we could do that.
It's a starting point.
It's a starting point that's not a lot. It's good content and it's a decent effort, but not overexerting our resources.
Yeah. No, this is beyond reasonable.
Yeah, this is a happy middle for us right now.
We have the software set up, couple mics.
Yeah.
It's not optimal, but it works.
It's definitely not optimal, but we're at a happy medium where the water's just warm enough for us to say we can dip into it.
Yeah. The one thing I did want to bring up is, and I don't want to announce any dates in particular because
dates.
It just, that's going to set myself up for failure.
Never do.
Yeah. Sometime in the future, we're looking to start a live segment hosted probably on Twitch.
Yeah. We would like to do that.
Not sure when, probably once we get a better studio set up.
Yeah, we need to get some things to dampen some of the access noise. Excess,
yeah.
Sorry guys, words.
We're set up right now. The room I'm working in right now has a loud computer fan, an AC vent, and a fridge literally 5 feet away.
It's basically it's like half kitchen, half
It's like
office.
a studio apartment.
It's a studio apartment, kind of. It's really interesting.
Yeah. It's a strange setup,
It's
honestly.
very functional, though.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Can't really complain about it.
I can't either. Honestly, it is... I wish I had a studio space like this.
I just want to get you guys can't really see what I'm pointing at, but I really just want to get that room set up. That would be the perfect place to have this.
Oh yeah, because you know what I would like to do? I would like to have 3 mics set up.
Yep.
And have a poker game.
A pool?
Yes, a pool.
An indoor pool.
An indoor pool. No, a poker game.
3 mics and a jacuzzi.
Oh yeah, and a poker game.
And a floating poker game.
And a floating poker game. I just want a poker game.
Nice, yeah.
I want a poker game. I want to do a poker night with this. Anything else I can think of?
Any really current events or anything like that?
Current events. Apparently, Ubisoft had their E3 thing again.
Oh, speaking of which,
yes.
The game you were talking about in the last episode where
Anthem?
you're running through... No, the World War I trenches.
Yeah.
Ad infinitum.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
Yes.
I saw that.
You looked it up. Yeah, isn't it cool?
It's in pre-alpha right now, so the graphic, or not the graphics, but the optimization's a little janky and it's running at 12 FPS.
Yeah.
But it feels like it really is, as we said last time, Amnesia. World War I.
It's very Amnesia. Yeah. You know what game I've been looking at recently?
Yep.
Little Nightmares.
Little Nightmares.
Have you heard of that?
I remember the general gist. The main character is the little girl in a raincoat.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's $19 on PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
And I thought about splurging for it because why not? It's cheap.
I remember I watched a little bit of gameplay.
I heard
but not
it's
enough
really good.
Yeah.
It
has a really Limbo vibe.
Yeah, it's very Limbo, Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
With a twist of I don't know, Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Silent Hill-esque, just aesthetic.
Atmospheric horror.
Atmospheric horror type of thing. And I want to play it, I really do.
Yeah.
I might even download it tonight. I won't sleep tonight probably. Well, I have a night shift tomorrow, so it wouldn't matter. But I think Ubisoft, Ubisoft had their press conference.
Yes.
And they discussed Far Cry 5.
Didn't there was another Uncharted talked about, wasn't there?
That's Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Dishonored.
Was that?
That's Ubisoft.
I could have sworn that
Bethesda. That's
they
Bethesda.
were teasing
Wait.
another Uncharted.
Yes, another Uncharted, but that was Naughty Dog.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just
they
saying.
are teasing another Uncharted.
I thought they said they were done. Then again, that's another case of the Halos, I guess.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
God of War said it was done.
Halo 3 finished the fight.
God of War's back.
Yeah.
What else is back? Last of Us is back.
Let's go on a little game tangent.
Yeah.
God of War, father-son bonding experience.
Yes, it's The Last of Us
Yes
Nordic.
or no?
Okay.
My personal thoughts are, I always thought the God of War games was just about slicing shit up.
Yeah. Okay, if you played all of them.
Yeah.
You've seen them enough.
I haven't played. I've watched full playthroughs.
Okay, so it's a man who had his humanity. Okay, it was pretty. He had a daughter. He had a wife.
Yep.
Or son or wife. I don't know.
Something.
It was something like that. I haven't played them in years, guys.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I've played through them. It's just I haven't played them in years. He lost his humanity.
Yep, stripped away.
Basically because he's fighting all these gods. He's not a human anymore at the end of that. Now he's away from it. So I'm guessing his humanity would be back. Yeah. And to a point. Not saying that he's a good person.
Right.
I'm not saying that, guys.
He's got a bit of a past.
I'm saying is that he had his downtime to be able to take care of a child. Mm-hmm. So I think personally it's justified.
I can understand
and
that. Yeah.
I'm feeling like this is going to be the game where Big Daddy Kratos gets wrecked.
Yeah.
Like forever.
I just the way it's set up, and try to keep away from spoilers. I was going to say something, but backed out. Just the way it's going.
Yeah.
You know what? Spoiler warning. Last of Us. Just the way the story's set up so far, I feel like it's going to be another Last of Us.
That's what it's supposed to be, basically. Yeah. But
as you said earlier.
Yeah, as I said, Last of Us God of War edition. I think I said that. Or something on those lines. But, The Last of Us 2, by the way.
Yep.
I'm hoping that Naughty Dog talks about that.
Pregnant Ellie.
That's confirmed.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel, but okay.
I don't really know how to feel about it either. I mean, like, it's not confirmed.
That game was gorgeous.
Especially the revamp version. It's a good game.
Mm-hmm. It's in my top 10.
Easily
in my top 10. And you're a PC gamer. That tells me something. Good game.
I'd say that and Metal Gear Solid are the only two games I've really played. 5, by the way. Are the only two games I've really ever played on PS4, and they're both in my top 10 list of best games ever.
Oh, yeah. They're very good.
I destroyed myself with Metal Gear Solid 5.
I'm being honest, the first Little Big Planet is in my top 10.
Never played it.
It's very good. I love the first Little Big Planet. I still play the first Little Big Planet.
Top 10 like modern games.
Oh yeah, for sure. What else? I'm thinking of other games that are probably in my top 10. Oh, we're on a tangent. Let's
slip back.
Let's slip back. Okay, so looking at E3.
Yes.
Far Cry 5 was shown. There's a lot of lashback for that, obviously. Yeah. Which I don't care because BioShock did the same thing.
I am gonna
GTA does the same thing.
A little bit of another tangent, real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be probably in the minority here and say BioShock Infinite not the best game.
Why?
Primarily because they switched the formula. They went from what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
I don't want to say that BioShock 1 and 2 didn't have a story, but that's not really what the game was about.
I liked Infinite because it explored the options.
Yeah.
Because it said, this is one world out of many.
Yeah, yeah.
So it opened up the door for more of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that just reminded me of the zombie storyline again.
Yeah, exactly. But my point is...
Call of Duty Zombies,
it was a good game. Yeah. It was a good game. I liked it. I played all the BioShocks.
Yeah, same.
And they do a turn... They do a reach back to Rapture in the DLCs before it goes nuts. So I'm guessing in the timeline itself, that's
going on while the Rapture thing is happening. I thought
it was it went on as Rapture is in development of having its fall.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it would make sense that it wouldn't be a super horror because it's set in the past.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Mike came unplugged and ruined the fucking recording. Anyway, we left off on... We were talking about BioShock. We were on Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
We were talking about that, and basically how there was people having a lot of problems with BioShock 5 apparently.
BioShock 5?
Whoops. Far Cry 5. Whoops. Sorry. Whoops. I wish there was a BioShock 5.
That'd be nice.
Ooh. BioShock 4 would be nice.
Yeah.
But Far Cry 5, apparently it's set in the U.S., blah, 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 blah. You know, set in the U.S., there's problems, because in any Far Cry game, there's obviously going to be an issue.
Right. Any game ever.
Any game ever. Yeah. I mean, besides, like, Minecraft.
Oh, no, the problem is you're playing Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. No offense to Minecraft players, just not our cup of tea.
All offense to Minecraft players.
Okay. Tally-ho. Anywho, there's a lot of backlash from that. And then there was a Twitter thread that I saw.
Yeah.
And it was like, name other games that do this. This guy made a list of like 50 of them. It's like, you bet you can't name 10 more. Names 10 more. I was like, whew, you little monster. It was like GTA, GTA 2, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas. And then it was like San Andreas, not San Andreas, Saints Row, and like all these different games.
Since we're on GTA, I do want to do another quick tangent.
Yeah.
GTA 5 is the most hacker in a loose term,
friendly,
cheater filled game on multiplayer.
It's very friendly for that.
Yes, because they don't do anything about it.
Because they don't care enough.
I don't think it's that they don't care enough. It's that they don't care enough.
They don't care enough because they could handle that.
Yeah.
Because if Warcraft can handle it,
true,
they can handle it. But yet again, Warcraft's been doing this for a while.
Yeah,
they're big dogs. They're the big dogs.
Warcraft is like.
I'll put it this way: the second expansion came out when I was in elementary school.
Yeah, that's
the first expansion came out when I was in elementary school. I'm sorry. Yeah. So. It's over 10 years.
Yeah, easily.
And that's not even including what vanilla was. Yeah. How long vanilla's been out. But, anywho, E3, Ubisoft. So, Ubisoft, another thing they came out with, the new Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
Ooh.
Origins.
I was kind of losing it with Assassin's Creed. I mean, Syndicate was okay. I actually really kind of liked it, to be honest. But Origins looks legit. Like, they took that year off from that, and they did a good job with what they showed. Like, there were, at the end of the trailer, there was this giant snake. I was like, whoa, this is different.
I didn't even see the trailer for that.
Look at the trailer.
I'll have to.
I was really excited. Like, I'm not usually, like, after I didn't play Unity, I was like, no, I'm good. I stopped at Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Ooh, speaking of Black Flag.
Yeah.
Were you personally a fan of the, like, ship-to-ship combat?
I absolutely was not.
No? That's, like, what everyone loved.
I didn't like it because, yes, it was different. But, let's be fair here. Is that Assassin's Creed?
No.
That's my point.
Because the way I was going with that was, I forget what developer it was.
Yeah.
But there's a new, like, open world ship-to-ship combat game coming out.
And they used the same system, didn't they?
Called Skull and Bones. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It was only a release trailer.
Yeah.
But, like, they're pretty much catering to the Black Flag players who only played it for the ship-to-ship combat.
Yeah.
And it honestly, for what I've never been a real, like,
I didn't
fan of, like, Assassin. Well, not even Assassin, like, pirate stuff in general.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that game.
It looks good for what it is, though.
I'll put it this way. It was lacking story.
Yeah. And
it was just mostly ship combat. I'm sorry, but Battleship Simulator is not what I came for.
Rogue Wave!
But Rogue wins.
Rogue Wins? Was it Rogue Wins or Rogue Wave?
Rogue Wins.
Oh.
Rogue Wins. Oh, God.
Wins.
And the thing is, it played like a dream. It looked like a dream. It just didn't... Anything when I was using a ship was not a dream.
No.
Was not a dream. But I liked 3. I liked Assassin's Creed 3. Anything before that, 1 was pretty alright, I guess. But I stopped playing after Black Flag. And then I looked at Unity, and I was like, no, not a fan. And then I played Syndicate because it actually looked decent, and it was very good for what it was.
Yeah.
And then they took a break, and this game comes out, and I'm like, I've never been more excited.
They took a year break, right?
Yes, and I'm like, good for you. You gave it a Band-Aid. Good for you.
Thought about what they were doing for once.
Yeah, they let their tea steep. Good for them. They're gonna have an awesome sweet tea now.
Yeah, hopefully.
When you let your tea steep, oof.
Hopefully it's not one of those things where it's like they only highlight the best parts in the trailer.
Yeah, if they did that, I'm gonna cry. You know what I want to see though, personally, in that game?
What's that?
I want to see, now, I'm not trying to be offensive, I'm not trying to, keep in mind, Assassin's Creed they try to be historically accurate with the time to a point.
Yeah.
To a point.
I do want to bring something up about that
a
little bit later.
But I want to see slaves building the pyramids. I want to see that.
Yeah, is it in that time period?
It's in Egypt.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's in Egypt.
Okay.
I want to see that. Now, I'm not trying to be offensive. I just want to see it to see the history. Yeah. I want to see how it was done. I want to see if they actually care enough to do that.
And again, what I did want to bring up when I said that earlier, and this is not meant to be offensive.
Yeah.
But, realism and historical accuracy is kind of dead nowadays.
Yeah.
No particular reasons, but it feels like if you try to be historically accurate in any way that can demean a group of people, you're gonna get horrible shit for it.
Well, how I feel is what they did with Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
They were historically accurate without showing any of the slavery to a point, I believe.
Yeah.
They did not show any of it, if you really looked.
And another good example of that is the removal of the swastika in the Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
It's replaced with just the German cross.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a...
And there is a good point for that, because in Germany, swastika's Nazi propaganda is illegal, but...
No, guys... The reason I personally want to see the pyramids being built is because I want to see the process.
Yeah.
I actually want to see that happening. I just want to see it.
See, I think what would be really cool is as the game progresses, they slowly get taller.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be really cool too. Because I know they had basic physics they used.
Yeah. It's literally ropes, pulleys, and levers.
And I want to see that. It's more about seeing how those were made. Because Assassin's Creed does care about history to a point.
Yeah.
It makes it very apparent in 2 and 3. Very apparent in 3. Very apparent.
I think that might have been the only one I've actually played.
I loved 3. Everyone says they didn't like it. I was like, dude, have you really explored this game? It's awesome. It's crazy good.
Wait, what one was it that started in Constantinople?
Constantinople, that wasn't 3, it was Revelations.
Oh no, it was Revelations.
I loved Revelations.
That was the only one I've actually played.
That one was Ezio's last game. That was a good one. That was a good one. It wasn't as good as 2.
No.
Brotherhood was alright. 2's...
I heard a lot of good things about Brotherhood.
Brotherhood's... The gameplay was good. The story was eh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The story was eh. But the gameplay for 3 was the most polished. The gameplay for 2 was good, but the story for 2 was outrageously good.
Yeah.
And they had a lot more upgrades and everything you could get. Just that's something that I noticed.
See, anything really Assassin's Creed, I'm kind of lost on.
Yeah.
But,
that was
and it's been forever since I played Revelations. That was Xbox 360.
Be fair, that was one of the first games I really got a hold of, and I played religiously because I loved them so much as a little edgy kid with his emo swipey hair.
Little edgy kid.
A little edgy kid, yeah. But I did enjoy them. I enjoyed them a lot. They had a great art style. I liked the history. I really liked Italian Renaissance history back then.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, stop.
Assassin's Creed.
Well, when you're an art student, you look at that and you're
a lot of being an art student involves history.
Oh yeah.
Almost a lot of it.
When you're going through art school, specifically when you're starting to get into the point of your art and what makes your art special from everyone else's, You got to start looking at the history of the people who came before you and where you relate on that line.
Yeah.
So you have to know your history to a point. And I didn't think it was important at first, but the more I dug deeper, I was like, oh, wait a second. There's some history that I got to explore. There's some history I have to explore. Sorry about the chair squeak again. And it takes time to really look at that. And I remember my last week before graduating, I had to study a book, an art history book. John saw me studying it.
Yeah.
That book was thick. Thick with 2 C's, guys. Thick AF. Anywho.
As the cool kids would say.
Yes, as the cool kids would say. And it was like a 700, 800 page book.
Yeah.
Something crazy. Like 20 chapters. And I read the whole thing in a week. In a week. Because I needed to.
Right.
I passed the test, by the way, guys. So, yeah.
That's all that matters, really, right?
But, I've never read that much in my life. That fast. So, history is really important. And after you've gone through so much of it, you find the redundant parts. Now, the Italian Renaissance was really important for art because it taught some things. It taught some concepts that were really, really, timeless that we still use today. But when you know those concepts so well and you're going through that, it becomes redundant.
Yeah.
Because you know it already. You're like, okay. You're okay. Sistine okay, stop. You're like, I'm done here. I want to take a nap now. And then you have to go through another 7 chapters after that. But yeah, so Italian Renaissance kind of got boring to me, but back then I was so into it. So, I mean, Assassin's Creed was kind of like, go,
it's
Cameron.
like the perfect merge of interest.
Like the perfect moment because I was just starting to draw. So, like, I was really getting into, like, looking at, like, Da Vinci's art and everything. And then that game kind of said, hey, play me. And I'm like, hey, okay.
Hello, as it comes out.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
How are you?
Basically. But, enough art tangent, because I can go on for that for hours if you let me. But I don't really have anything else to talk about today.
Yeah, I think it's,
I mean, like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Austin Jones. Okay.
For anyone unfamiliar, Austin Jones is I'm not sure actually what he did on his channel. What genre was he?
He did covers.
He was like a acapella cover?
Acapella cover of mostly like punk pop stuff.
Yeah.
Like music. And that's one of my favorite genres. I'm trashy like that. TrashCast where everything's trashy. See? Trash, man. Always sunny. But he did something. He did something bad.
Something very heinous.
How many of you have kids? Like, think about that. Do you have kids right now? Just answer that for yourself. Now picture this. This man, look up his picture, has child porn. How do you feel now?
There was a lot of news last year.
Yeah.
A certain someone who not a lot of people like anymore pointed this out about Austin Jones' channel.
Yeah.
That he would, and it sounds absurd when you just say it, but he would ask his fans for twerking videos.
Yeah, he would. And
he got called out on it.
And apparently he apologized, but still kind of trashy.
Yeah.
Like, too trashy for TrashCast.
He apologized for it, and then apparently just kept doing it.
Yeah. He does this thing where he says, I did an apology, so I guess it's okay that I can do this. Yeah. And apparently he's having a trial Wednesday, my dude. It is Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
Yes, it is.
So today, actually. Or next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Today's the 14th, by the way, if this doesn't...
Today is the 14th.
June 14th.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
But
It doesn't matter.
yes, it does.
Does it?
Yes, it does. Not really. Doesn't matter now. I think because it'd be 1 a.m. in Pacific Standard Time.
We're not.
No.
We're talking about days, not
Well, yeah,
time.
I mean, if it was like 11 here or 12 here, it would matter because it would be Tuesday there still.
This probably isn't going up today.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm just stupid. Okay, sorry guys. But anyway, Austin Jones did that. He's terrible. Fly, hello.
There's bugs all over this.
There was a little buggy bug. But yeah, he did some terrible things. I actually liked his covers, and now I just don't even want to listen to him.
See, I've never even heard of the guy until Big Daddy Eric came along.
Until Big
Money Salvia.
Yeah, Commenticate.
Love that man.
The real dad.
I love that man.
He's fantastic. Check him out if you haven't. Comment Etiquette.
For real.
Yeah, he's a real
Internet comment etiquette.
Yeah, he's a real man. But anywho, that's all I really wanted to talk about.
I think that's
anything
it.
else?
We're gonna call it.
So I mean, this is TrashCast 2.
Yep, TrashCast episode 2 again.
TrashCast
Maybe working title, maybe not.
Maybe who knows? If it sticks, it sticks.
Yeah.
And we are out, I guess.